Hey guys, Hicktown back. About to put in a little fall food plot. It's a very small area. It's not even a quarter of an acre. It may actually be more around a tenth of an acre. About 25 yards long by 15-20 yards wide. So I've done a lot of research on the trophy radish by Pennington Seed, Rackmasters, I think. Pennington Seed Rackmasters Trophy Radish. I can't find a single thing on YouTube really about it other than from the company, but everybody seems to think this is a great food plot for deer. So I thought I would put a video up for everybody to see. What I'll do is after I get this planted, every 7 days come back and give an update on what it looks like and how the radishes grow and exactly how much forage we get out of it. What you're going to see me do, we have a lot of rocks. If I was a rock farmer I would be rich, but I've recruited my two boys to help move the rocks out of this field. Then I'm going to I have a nail drag. I did have a tractor, had a friend of mine come in with a tractor and some rippers, and we did rip it up, so I do need to level it off. So I've got a nail drag I'm going to drag around, try to get the ground a little bit more level. First thing I'll do is put out the trophy radish seed. It comes in a 5-pound bag. The 5-pound bag, if you're doing a mix, should do an acre. If you're doing it by itself, 10 pounds of the radish seed should do a whole acre. I'm only doing 1 pound of radish seed for about a tenth of an acre. I assume that should be plenty. What I'll do after that, I'll come through with another drag, which is just a piece of old chain link fence, just to get it covered up. And I'm going to go back over that then and seed with some Ladino clover. And we'll see if that can come up, and maybe that'll establish underneath this radish as it grows in the fall, and hopefully have a nice stand of clover all through the summer and into the next fall. So with that said, let's get started. Alright guys, well there you go. I went ahead and drug the chain link over those radishes, smoothed it out pretty good. Went back and put the Ladino clover out. Did a pound of clover and a pound of these radishes. And I think that I went back again after I spread the clover just to make sure that I got that covered just a little bit with that last drag. So now we just got to wait on some rain, which is supposed to occur here in about 2 days. So I'm very excited to see how these radishes do. It's a little shady in this spot. It does get some spotty sun like you see right here. But here in the fall, these leaves should be dropping here pretty soon. So I'm hoping this is really going to pop up and start looking good. I'm actually planning this plot not for bow season. Obviously bow season here in Georgia has been open for about a week. But what I'm looking for is a late season rifle plot to shoot off of. And so I'm hoping around the last week of November, first week of December, they're really going to be hitting these radishes, and hopefully that clover will be up pretty good as well. So we'll see if that's a good food source for them, and hopefully give you guys a good idea of whether these trophy radishes are something you want to attempt to plant as well. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Hey guys, it's day 4 after planting my trophy radishes and clover. I planted on Saturday. It is now Wednesday. We finally got a decent amount of rain last night, so we're starting to germinate pretty good. So what I'm going to do is give you a little close-up shot of what is germinating and let you take a look at it. Hey guys, here we are at this radish, trophy radish and white clover food plot. This is day number 7. We've been getting a lot of rain, not a whole lot of sunshine. It's coming up really good. I think when the sun comes out, we're going to really have this field explode. So let's take a look. Okay guys, here are the radishes coming up. They're coming up really well. And what I like to see also, there's all the little clovers coming up. So I think once this sun hits, we're really going to have some green all across this field. So hopefully on day 14 we're going to have a green field for you. Hey guys, it is day number 15 in the trophy radish plot, and I have some issues. It was coming up great. All of a sudden here in the fall the leaves have started falling, and even though this is kind of an open area, the whole plot is getting covered with leaves, and I think it's pretty much smothering out what I have planted. So I've got some areas that are coming up great, some other areas that are not looking so good, but I think it's because of the leaves. So as soon as it dries out, I'm going to come in here and blow all these leaves off this plot so that hopefully this thing will come back and look a lot better. So I'll give you a couple shots of what's looking good, and then some of the plants that look like either they're getting browsed really heavily or something else is a problem. So let's take a look at those right now. Okay, these areas right here look really good. They're more out in the middle of the plot. Then as you come out and come over here towards the edges, you can see that everything is looking a little rough. And it's not coming up. It is covered with leaves, so that is a serious problem. I've got another spot right up here looking really good. But all of these leaves are gonna have to go, or this plot is not going to do anything at all, and that will be terrible. So here's a look at these plants. Like I said, these look almost like something's wrong with them. Actually, I'm not certain. So we'll just have to wait and see once we get these leaves off how this comes back. Hey guys, it's day 21. We're actually in muzzleloader season here in Georgia. I'm headed to my stand. Thought I'd give you a quick update since it is the 21st day. It is actually coming up really nicely. I had to blow all those leaves off of the plot, and you can see the bare spots that really had a lot of leaves build up on it. So I got those leaves blowed off and it's really starting to come on nicely. I'll give you a close-up real quick, and then I'll give you another shot in 28 days. Hey guys, day 32 on the trophy radish and white clover food plot. It's actually looking great, so we'll take a quick shot of it real quick, and we'll come back with you about a week later. Just kind of give you an idea how tall the trophy radishes have gotten, and as you can see, we've got white clover coming up pretty thick in a lot of the areas, but this is looking really nice, and hopefully that the deer will really start hitting this hard once we get a hard frost. This is October 21st right now, so hopefully late November, 1st of December, they're really going to be hammering this plot. So we'll give you an update later. Hey guys, just want to give you an update on the trophy radish food plot. It is day 50, I do believe. I planted this on September 20th. It is now November the 8th. and I think it's about growing as tall as it's going to grow. I'm not sure if I didn't plant it early enough or what the deal is, but it's not as big as I was expecting it to be. So we'll take a look at how tall it's grown, and we'll look at the radishes, which they're not really producing really big tubers like I was expecting them to. So let's take a look at it. Okay, as you can see, it's probably 9-10 inches tall, and it's really good and thick. I don't know, maybe I planted them too thick, but if we look in here and try to find the actual radish itself, I mean, I don't see anything. So I'm not sure what the situation may be with that, but that's it. I will give you an update when we get a couple good hard frosts, so it may be a few weeks, and we'll see what's happening. Right now, still very little deer activity in this food plot. The good thing is we got the clover really coming up nice, so we'll have a nice stand of white clover for the summertime. We'll give you an update in a few weeks. Hey guys, this is the last installment of the trophy radish plot with white clover. It is December 28th, so we've had this plot in for a really long time. The deer did not eat it at all until it had a couple hard frosts. They are eating it now. I wouldn't say they're killing it, but I also don't have a very large deer population, so they are at least eating it. Well, hopefully you can see, most of the tops of the radishes have been eaten and browsed fairly hard. The tubers did not develop much at all, honestly. For an example, this is about as big of a tuber as we got out of the whole thing, which I honestly think is because I planted so late. I think it'd been way better if I had planted earlier in the year, but as you can see, they are eating these, and they're taking the tops off of these trophy radishes. But this is not a very large plot, and I honestly expected them to hit this way harder than what they have been. But so far I can't complain. I mean, they've been hitting it pretty hard right here. But you can see the clover in there as well. I think this will be a great clover plot come next fall. And I'll just stick with clover and maybe plant this in some smaller plots somewhere just to test out in another area. But there you go. That's what trophy radishes did for me. This is extreme North Georgia. Maybe they would do better in a warmer climate. I'm not sure, but I was fortunate enough to kill a pretty good buck standing in the middle of this plot, actually. It wasn't eating, it was just cruising through, but I'll put a picture of that here at the end of the video. And for that, thanks for watching.